applied myself, I filled it in. No time for that doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take a few to lose. Built the win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I built the win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We got a great episode for y'all today. Man, it's been a lot of news and drama in the free agency world in the NFC. Sorry, I said NFC. I'm thinking about my team, NFC East, the Commanders. In the NFL, you know, Tombo, last episode, he was excited. Probably still excited because they still making moves. They made a tons of moves on the first day. Carl, we got Maxx Crosby. Oh, my goodness. I told you, the Costa is he. He's him. You know what? We got something better for you. We're going to resist the trade, and then we're going to keep the 2 picks, and we're going to get somebody else. Interesting. All right, the leading sacker in the last 5 years, I believe that's a true stat. But the Commanders, my boy AP was like, you know what, y'all? My bad. Last all season, we cooked a little bit, but we got a lot of, you know, some crippled, little older guys. We're going to get a little younger, and we're going to cook some more. So my boy AP went to work, and we ain't done, fellas. But I'm feeling good, as you can see. Tarmo, we got Mr. Your Dumb Son sitting in the middle, co-host in the red corner. Like I told y'all, Dallas Cowboy fan. NFC East lit, y'all. You know, the Giants make a move. They just signed somebody else, Tutu Atwell. I mean, what's going on? And then we got Tutu. Yeah, they just signed Tutu Atwell.
Oh, my God.
All right. So then on my far left, but your far right, we got my boy Carl, CTC. You know, a lot's going on. Miami, Ohio lost today. That's crazy. Got lost in the quarterfinals. Carl will talk about that, obviously, in part of his last words. But I got 2 of my bros with me. We all active in free agency. How y'all feeling?
I like your intro, man. You was keeping it very positive. I like how you named all my teams outside of the one that let somebody drop 83 on them. I appreciate that, Joe. I appreciate that. I thought you had the shades on for that reason as well. You celebrating one team in DC, but also mourning the other team in DC as well. But outside of that, I'm doing good, man. I really can't wait to hear what I said Raven. I went straight to the team. Carl got to say about that Ravens deal and also how the Cowboys found a way to be a part of that trade without even being a part of it. But on top of that, I want to see what Dave is probably going to say once he sees this segment goes live that he picked the Vikings. We had a nice debate about where Kyler was going to go. So we'll see where that topic takes us. Carl, how you?
Man, I'm good, man. Can't wait to get into it. Appreciate y'all for having me as always. Got a lot of college basketball. Been up for a mighty long time today watching nothing but college basketball. Still got a couple more hours to go. But let's get into these topics, man.
Let's get it, man. I mean, I can't wait to talk about my topic. But we got other topics to talk about. But Tomo, since he in the comment section, it's Thursday. I know he excited. Because when he saw the Kyler Murray news, you know my man was turned up. So let's turn me up. All right, man. We are streaming this on multiple platforms. Whatever platform you're watching this on, make sure you like that video. But, you know, the main hub is YouTube. So if you can, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube and migrate over there if you can. You know, write a comment. Be involved in this. I'm going too fast. I'm going all over the place. You know, because before you do that, you got to follow and subscribe on everything we have. You can follow us everywhere on Refuse to Lose Sports or at R2L Sports. That's on Twitch and X. And like I said, share this episode with anybody you know, because you could be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to my boy Kevo. What's up with them shades? Hey, bro, I'm feeling good. The future is bright. I mean, that's why I got it on. The future is very bright for the Commanders. I told you what they said. We got to build a Super Bowl team before this contract comes up. We're just waiting for the 49ers to stop being stingy and release BA. But anyway, shout out to Dave in the comment section, also with the crying emoji, crying laughing emoji. I don't know. Wait, was he laughing at? He laughing at what? Oh, the Wizards thing. Bam, probably. You on mute, Tomo. Just like the Wizards defense. And then we got, who was this?
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
I gotta take the shades out of read this. Hold on. What's that? Raymond?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ramon Contreras.
Oh.
And the answer is 300,000.
Anyways, all right, shout out to my boy Cat. No first place activity going on. Hey, man, listen, I'm going to get some new shades for the first place shades. Just know that. We're going to bring out something new for first place because it's going to happen this year. But last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, floor is yours.
Joe got shots. Hey, Carl, I see what type of day it's going to be today, man. See what type of day it's going to be. So with that being said, we're going to roll right into the first topic because, you know, Joe, you said the Jets. Jets, or some what people say MESS, mess. But the Jets ain't looking like that right now with the moves they made in the offseason. But this guy here was released by the Carolina Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals, and made his way up north. Some would say when you break up with some people, you feel like the next person you run into may be your soulmate. But since he's going to Minnesota, we're going to call them skullmates. It was released right before the show. Or announced right before the show that Kyler Murray signs a 1-year deal with the Vikings. And they say because Arizona still owes him the $36.8 million in guarantee for 2026, his Minnesota contract is expected to be for the veteran minimum. So you cut him and you still got to pay him? Well, with this being said, Carl, what do you think? Well, I know you love J.J. McCarthy.
You know what? I can go first on this one since, you know, I had a battle with Dave.
Hey, we'll take it away. JJ.
Oh, okay.
See what you did? See what I did there?
JJ. We talking about Joe Jordan. We ain't talking about the other JJ because he probably won't play next year. But shout out to my boy Dave, man. You know, Dave came on the show and threw out the Atlanta Falcons, who got Kirk Cousins, by the way. Right? No,
they got two.
Had Kirk Cousins.
They got two.
But he brought out the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm like, what? You tripping. That's not a realistic world. Both teams just drafted their quarterback 2 years ago, and they're going to give up on them already? And guess what? They kind of gave up on J.J. McCarthy already. Everybody's talking about, it's going to be a competition, bro. It's not going to be a competition. Kyler Murray is not signing there unless he knows he's going to start, in my opinion. I don't think Kyler Murray is going to sign somewhere telling himself, I got to compete with somebody. And if that was the case, he know for sure he's going to win this battle because he's the much better quarterback. Carl been trying to tell y'all this. CTC, Carlson College, he been trying to tell y'all about J.J. McCarthy before he even got in the league. But nobody want to listen. Even the boy genius Kevin O'Connell didn't want to listen. But Dave also mentioned that they fired the GM and the GM wanted JJ. Like, he made the decision. And I was like, no, Kevin O'Connell had to say so in that. So maybe Dave was right. So I want to give Dave his flowers. And he was right. And this is a good, because I felt like it was a good situation. I just didn't think it was realistic because of the quarterback they had already, J.J. McCarthy. But we talk about him being there. I think this is a great opportunity for Kyler Murray. Y'all heard that he came out and say he was a Vikings fan? How old is Kyler Murray, Carl?
Kyler probably about 26, 27 maybe.
Oh yeah, younger. He said I cried every time Brett Favre threw an interception. I'm like, Brett Favre?
He was crying a lot.
No, he talking about that Sidney Rice interception. I was pissed about that too.
Yeah, I was like, against the Saints, man. I was actually rooting for the Vikings.
He was going to Sidney Rice across his body.
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Vikings
for no reason. I don't know why he even threw it.
AP, absolutely. And Sidney Rice went to South Carolina.
Please, man, they beat the Cowboys. They beat the crap out of the Cowboys before they went.
I had a Vikings Sidney Rice jersey.
Oh, you did?
And an Adrian Peterson one.
Didn't y'all sign him eventually?
Sidney Rice? I don't know. He went to Seattle.
I think I'm mixing him up with somebody else.
We got David Tyree, the Super Bowl catch.
But yeah, man. So he's saying he's a fan now. I'm like, what? When this happened? You know. So, but anyways, I think it's a good situation for him. He got a number one receiver in Jettis. You know, last time he had a legit bonus fide number one receiver in DeAndre Hopkins. He was an MVP candidate, and they were 9-1. You know, so with Kevin O'Connell being there, him being a dual threat, also he's basically, and then also Kyler Murray. Yes, he get hurt a lot, right? He does get hurt a lot, but his injury is not impacting his game. He's still talented. He's still Kyler Murray. His biggest issue is what I said is maturity for real. Like he just need to go somewhere where he can become a better man. And I think Kevin O'Connell could do that for him. I mean, look at Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was already a good guy though. But I think it's a good move for the Vikings, and I think they could do some good things this year.
So, Joe, when we had that topic, I threw out the Browns, right? And I was like, oh, you all were talking about quarterbacks and the controversy and them having people already in the locker room. And I thought about JJ. I'm like, why would he go there? So I agreed with you on that one. I was like, that makes no sense because the Vikings say they want to believe in JJ. But then I completely forgot about the interview that Justin Jefferson did in the offseason when he was talking about how he need the football. And he wasn't really talking about JJ, but he kind of hinted at it like, that's how I get my money. You're not going to give me the ball. So them going to get Kyler Murray is kind of them saying, you know what? We kind of keep our number one receiver happy, who was one of the best receivers in the league. It's not like they're dealing with a slouch receiver. Like they hit, like, you know, I'm not even going to say slouch receiver because now I sound like the Bills when they was talking about Keon. Sometimes you just got to believe in your wide receiver and you never know what can happen. And that's what the Vikings just proved by going to get Kyler Murray. So I want to say, Dave, you definitely won this one. You get the last laugh on this one. But as far as injury history, Joe, you was like, I think he missed like 30 regular season games. But it, like you said, the injuries don't continue. It's not his real issue. It's the playbook, or it's the month of October when that double XP come out. Can we see him get past those jokes? And this is where Kevin O'Connell coaching is really going to come into play. Because I think he won Coach of the Year, the year before last, right? When the Viking, when Sam Darnold did his thing. I think he won Coach of the Year.
He did.
I ain't anybody go there. Go ahead. My fault.
You about to bring in the wrong Dan.
No, I was about to bring up Sam. He said Sam Darnold did his thing with the Vikings. I was about to go somewhere, but I'm gonna chill.
He started rewriting his narrative.
He definitely.
We didn't. Okay.
I'll let you do that on your segment, but
I ain't about to go there. But didn't rewrite nothing.
Okay. All right, Carl.
Go and finish talking about that. I want to hear
how you gonna downgrade the man's season, Carl? He had a good season.
I said rewrite his narrative. What narrative he wrote?
I said started to rewrite the narrative.
No, you didn't say that. Joe did.
He did rewrite his narrative.
We had the same narrative coming into Seattle.
What? Because you wanted to see it again.
No, because we want to see it in big time moments. Because in big time moments in Minnesota, he folded.
No. His narrative before he got to Minnesota wasn't just big games. It was him, period. And he came and rewrote his career. That's what Tom was saying, right?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I think Carl alluding to something else.
I was definitely alluding to big time moments.
No. See, that narrative came with Minnesota.
That narrative was there with him. He was never. I'll say this. Sam Darnold looked bad by holding on to the ball, which he did in Minnesota, and by throwing picks, which I think he didn't really do as much, but he did in big time moments. I mean, if you want to talk about picks, he ain't rewrite that this year at all, but continue.
Oh, no, we won't talk about that part. I'm just saying more so what people thought of Sam Darnold. But again, the Vikings went back to probably that mindset. It was like, maybe we let him walk out the door too quick. Not saying that Sam Darnold was going to get the Vikings a Super Bowl the same way that he helped Seattle get one. But they're more so thinking like, we need another quarterback that's going to get back in here and get our offense back to match what our defense can do so we can be competitive. Because look what the Packers are doing. Look what's happening with the Bears. Look what's happening with the Lions as well. So now it's like, how can we be competitive in this division? Let's go get a young Kyler Murray who can improvise. At least if he does hold on to the ball too long, he can take off and scurry for maybe a first down. So with that one, I mean, I'm a little upset that Dave was correct because, you know, I wanted to be right because that was a sleeper pick that I threw out there. But I ain't really mad at it, Kyler. Here you go. Here's another chance for you to probably rewrite a narrative about you because it's kind of the same when it comes to the playbook. Well, I mean, it might not happen there if you drop the ball. But, Carl, what you think about it?
I kind of agree with Joe. I kind of think that this move kind of tells me they're giving up on JJ, and they may use Kyler Murray as a bridge quarterback for next year's NFL draft, who's supposed to have a really talented quarterback draft class. Also, the reason why I say that is because you don't want to, have this 1 year with Kyler on a vet minimum, which I agree with Joe. I'm not signing a vet minimum contract for 1 year if I'm not about to play, because this is basically a prove it deal for me. And if I don't play on my prove it deal, that makes my situation worse. So I think he's going to Minnesota with the mindset that he is going to start. And so with that, you don't want to then have JJ on his 4th year with the team option on his 5th year, have a good year. And now you got to you're forced to either pay him or let him go another year when you have 1 year of not so great tape with JJ, where Justin Jefferson is complaining. It doesn't look as good. And then you have 1 good year, and now you stuck like, do I draft the quarterback? Do I let him go for a year? Then he might burn me. Or is he really the future? Like, you put yourself in a tougher situation, not giving him as many years to prove whether he's the guy of the future or not. So I think this kind of tells me that they're pretty much cool with giving up on JJ and moving on with somebody else next year in next year's draft class. So I think this is an overall good move for Kyler, because Kyler has 2 guys, because I don't know who's going to be wide receiver 3 with Jalen Naylor, my boy, going to the Raiders. But you have Justin Jefferson, you have Jordan Addison, 2 very capable guys. If you can get them the ball, they can make magic. So Kyler's definitely going to have guys. You got the draft coming up. They can get guys in this draft to add to that. You can get a running back to add to that. So I think this was a good move by Kyler, man. So, and it was a good move by the Vikings.
I think they could potentially not be a bridge. This could potentially be a long-term thing.
That's also in play as well.
Yeah, because him saying that he's a Vikings fan, it says that he wants to be there. And then they signed. Is it a 1 year vet minimum, or they put him on 2 year?
I saw 1, but I could
say 1 year.
I think
okay.
I saw 1. Yeah.
And I do want to say this. I don't know how many times I've seen clips of JJ McCarthy apologizing to Jettas on the sideline, and everybody like, look at him, leadership. Eventually, it's like, bro, you gotta stop apologizing and start playing better. That's probably what happened. I've seen so many clips and him just saying, "That's on me, my bad." It's like, dog, you had his whole season. I remember 2 moments. I would say 3. Number 1,
I'm about to be bad, Tomo. I'm sorry.
I know.
Number 1,
I would say it's probably 5, because that whole game was full of highlights. Go ahead.
Number 1, the 4th quarter of the Bears game, because the rest of that game was trash. Number 2, the first half against us. He darted us out the whole first half. And, the gritty against the Cowboys.
I knew one of them was going to be the gritty.
Yeah, I would say that whole game.
That's all I remember the whole season, JJ McCarthy.
I want to say this, too. A lot of people predicated his success off winning a national championship, right? You know how many people won collegiate national championships and went on to not be as good in the NFL? We got Tim Tebow, Florida, Matt Leinart, USC. We got, Mac Jones has a little bit of a resurgence playing under Cal. He won at Bama. We got Cardale Jones, Ohio State. I don't even know if y'all remember Cardale Jones. We got AJ McCarron, who's no longer in the league. Greg McElroy, I don't even think he was in the league. Those are both Bama quarterbacks. So just because you won a national championship does not mean that you're a good NFL player. Just
what's bro from Georgia?
Stetson Bennett, 1-2 back to back. But he was out the league for something else. He was actually on the Rams, and he was like slated to be their backup. But something happened where he like was either dismissed or he like stepped away from the.
Dave, I can't get with you on Vince Young.
I don't think Vince Young had a turnover problem though.
No, Vince Young used to win games though. He just never really had his true opportunity. Like
when he started with Tennessee.
With Tennessee, he was good, and then he had a winning record.
He had turnover. He had turnover issues too, though.
Yeah, but he used to win games. He had above 500. He had above 500 record.
I mean, Tim Tebow went to the playoffs and won a playoff game. I don't mean
that's 1 year though.
Well, who they play?
I don't mean he was good though.
No, Vince Young was until he went to the Eagles. He fell off the map. Dream team.
That was his fault too. That was all his fault. He didn't have to say that. I know how he felt that way, but he didn't have to say that.
I think he started off pretty decent in his career, and then it kind of like fell off because didn't he get hurt a few times too?
He did.
Yeah.
Look, Joe, I'm about to read off the numbers for Vince Young.
Ooh, chill, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
2,199
He said you ain't
yards
have to
as
do
a
that to
rookie.
me, man.
12 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Second year, 2,546 yards, 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Then next year he gets hurt, 3 games. Tennessee again, 12 games, 1,879 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And then his last year in Tennessee, he played 9 games, 1,255 yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 picks. The man had a turnover problem, bro.
Yo, this man had 9 touchdowns and 17 interceptions.
Yeah,
That's like some 1937 numbers.
that's insane. But before we move on, I just want to name one thing. When you said something about a wide receiver 3, there is a Turple in the roster, so he could probably fight for that third receiver spot. Shout out to my boy.
So we need a wide receiver 3.
As we move on to talk about a team. Huh?
Real quick, Vince Young.
I was trying to stop him before he started talking about my church.
I'm sorry. I know it's not a QB stat, but his career 31-19.
Man, look, dog.
And
I think he played with Chris Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
how you got turnover problem with CJ2K?
That's my point.
Come on, Joe.
No, I'm just saying, like he was a starter in the league, and he has some type of success as a starter. That's all I'm saying.
9 touchdowns and
he wasn't like Matt Lyon. All the guys he was naming, he had a better.
He wasn't in a boat. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Joe, 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions after going 12 for 13, and then you play 3 games your third year. That's not really success. You might be winning games, but we talk about winning games in spite of all the time.
I'm tripping. Hold on. This is. Oh yeah, NFL had 31-19. Okay, let's go next. 31-19 is all I gotta say.
Yeah, Sam Darnold beat the Rams twice. We're having 6 picks in 2 of them games.
Hey, look, I'll take Sam Darnold over who?
That's not the point, Joe.
The
point is when Sam Darnold won them 2 games with them 6 picks, we both said they won in spite of Sam Darnold.
Of course, but I'm saying he's better than a guy who's not playing. That's what I'm saying. Like the quarterback class you name, like Matt Lyon and all them guys, Vince Young, I'll take him over them. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine.
9 touchdowns is insane, but
17 interceptions. You're right.
Josh Allen would never. At least Josh Allen can score some touchdowns. I give him that.
Teddy Bradshaw numbers. Go ahead.
Man, Cooper Rush. But let's move on. Well, I mean, Max Payne, no game. Carl, I know this one here was a crazy. I want to say it was a crazy week that turned into an insane 24 hours for the Ravens fans. It went from we got Maxx Crosby, it's going to be official, to the Ravens backed out the deal. The Raiders posted it. They were like scorned. They went on Twitter. They went straight to Twitter and said, hey, they backed out and won't even want to talk to them no more. Then the streets started talking and saying, well, he failed his physical. It was announced that Maxx Crosby failed his physical with the Ravens, and they denounced the trade, which now sends Maxx Crosby back to the Raiders, and the Ravens get their 2 first-round picks. I don't need to go into too much detail on this one. We all know what kind of happened at this point. Ravens now sign Trey Hendrickson. They stole him from the Bengals. So either way, Joe Burrow is going to be a long season for you. It don't matter. I mean, Max was there. Now they just took your boy from you who's scoring from the division. So you already know what he's going to do when he see y'all twice. So, Carl, tell us just, were the Ravens wrong for backing out of this deal?
5 doctors was in that room, and if 5 doctors tell me that this ain't it, I'm going to trust 5 doctors. I don't care what that Steelers fan saying in the comments. If you want to get finessed, by all means, be finessed. I mean, he like to call his GM the con artist. I say he gets conned, but that's just me. But anyway, no, I would have backed out too if a doctor told me that. Definitely would have backed out. So I'm not mad at it. I don't think the Ravens did the wrong thing. I mean, physicals happen. I mean, we saw with Mark Williams in the Lakers. I mean, it's a different sport, but Mark Williams didn't pass that physical. The trade got rescinded. And that was so they do physicals and stuff for a reason. And if you fail it, then why would I still take it? That defeats the purpose of the physical. So no, they were not wrong. They should have did it. And then we got a pass rusher anyway. kept our 2 first-round picks. We good. Like, I mean, I get it. You're mad because you tried to finesse us and you thought you was about to get them 2 first-round picks. Oh, we got a sucker on the line. We got one. Well, it ain't work out like that.
And I meant to throw out there too. You all signed Trey for 4 years, 112 mil.
Oh, hold on, my bad. Let me bring this up as well because this is starting to make his rounds too. 2019, we were going to sign, or 2018, one of them years around that time, we were going to sign Ryan Grant. Y'all remember Ryan Grant, the running back?
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't pass his physical, so we rescind the deal. That same ankle he didn't pass the physical on made him medically retire from football. But now it's being resurfaced as the Ravens. Oh, look, the Ravens doing it again. We were right. we said no, we can't sign you because this is an issue. We see this on your physical. We can't sign you. And then a year later, you retire from football because of said medical issue we were cautious about. Sound like we sound like it's the opposite. Sound like, hey, man, we protect this organization and we do our due diligence. That's what it sounds like to me.
All right, Carl. I'm gonna take my FJA hat off for a second. All right, I'm gonna take it off for a second. All the stuff you lamed, I'm not even gonna attack that one. The league knew that he wasn't gonna pass a physical. They literally seen the man just come off surgery. So whatever physical they did, they knew that he wasn't going to pass that one. I really just wish EDC would have just came out and said, you know what, we had buyer's remorse. We didn't. I think at that moment he was like, we don't think we was going to get Trey, and come to find out that we could get Trey. So why give up 2 picks when we can go get a pass rusher who can give us some of the caliber that Maxx Crosby can give us? Some would say better production than Maxx Crosby because we don't know if he actually gonna start the season off. So let's keep those 2 first-round picks. We lost most of our offensive talent. Y'all lost a center. You lost Likely. So there's other things out there that's like, man, we kind of need those picks, EDC. And also, can we go get Lamar a wide receiver? Like, we're going to get all this stuff, but can we go get him a wide receiver? Yes, Max would have helped on the defensive side, but let's go get Trey and go get him a wide receiver. I'm not saying you got to trade for anybody, but if you all want to take one of those picks and go get AJ Brown, I think y'all will be 10 times happier with the team you got now than with Maxx Crosby and what EDC was going to try to put together at some point. On that, and I want to take it away. Now I'm going to put my FJA hat back on, bro. We cool. Hey, Dallas doctors, mind your business.
I was about to say, it wasn't even like it was just our doctors in there. It was
I know, mind your business.
Doctors in there.
Y'all was gonna do the deal for Max if they would have took the first, second, and Osa, and then the physical, all this would have never even came out. They would have just been like, "Hey, Max gonna be probably starting in the offseason. We don't know," but the Cowboys would have never jumped in it. Come to find out, they're the same doctors that did Patrick Mahomes' surgery as well, so that's why the league was like, "Yeah, we respect it." But for me, I ain't mad at it. I mean, I wish you could do stuff like that on Madden, but it's digital, so they're going to pass the physical regardless. So, hey, now Max is out there. My real question for the league is, what are the Raiders going to do now? Because they probably have like $4 in cap space with all the stuff they just did. Joe, what's your take?
So, I don't have all the information, and we don't.
Yeah, I was about to say, I want to say allegedly, because I'm not there. So, this is all allegedly. Yeah.
We don't have all the information. So it's 2 sides that I see. I see a side or 2 things that probably happened. Number one, that they traded for Maxx Crosby because the Costa came out, ED, your boy, came out and said that they wanted Crosby and Hendrickson. That was a whole plan. So one side of the story could be we tried to get both, but then we saw Max physical, and then people saying pass like when I see pass, I look at like, oh, it is worse than what they were told. Like they were told it was X, and they watched it, and it's actually worse than that. And it's like, oh no, this is actually a bigger risk than what we thought. So we could do 2 things. We can try to save face and just take the deal and be like, you know what, I don't want to make nobody mad, ruffle no feathers. Or we can do what's best for the organization, which is, bruh, rescind this trade. like I don't care what you think. We're not taking this. And plus, this is an all-in year for the Ravens. So they ain't got time to be wasting with a player they could possibly be losing for. Like, if he can get hurt this year, and then you lose 2 picks for what? So that's that side. Then it's the other side where people got an eyebrow raised, like, ED. So you telling me that you were going to keep Crosby and Hendrickson? Do you not know Crosby's getting paid over $30 million a year?
35.
30, do you know that you just gave Hendrickson 30, right? Plus
No,
a year?
it's about like 27, 28.
We got him cheaper.
You're going to have two people on the line basically averaging 30 a year?
We got 54 M's. 50.
I mean, so like, it just seemed the timing was crazy because as soon as you rescind the deal, you announce that you get Henderson. So people look at it like it's some sneaky stuff going on. Like, once they found out that Henderson deal was closed, they say, you know what, we can, like Tomo said, somebody probably tapped the shoulder like, bro, you need to keep. I see that George Bush jump when they do recently, bro, you need to keep them 2 picks. That's probably what happened. Huh?
That was a bad day. George Bush was reading the book upside down and everything. That was a bad day.
God.
That was a bad day. We won't talk politics. Let's get back to sports, man. Let's get back. Let's get back.
You know,
but that was a bad.
I don't even know what you were referring to.
It was a bad day.
I'll send it to you.
And you never seen that picture?
I don't remember it. If I have,
we can't talk about it.
You was probably like 3 years old when it happened.
Nah, I wasn't 3. You
talking 1, you weren't 3. But anyways,
somebody in the comments gonna say it, but we can't say it.
Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. But anyways, like, but I'm gonna lean towards like, yo, they saw something, and then it's not the Ravens' job to like if I'm gonna trade for somebody, I give them the report we got. Boom, this is a boom. Y'all can do your own physical. This is what we got about his thing. Then you do your own physical for a reason. And you see something you don't like, you rescind it. And same thing. I know Javon mentioned Jair situation. I saw that. I don't think it's a Ravens job it's their job to basically be like, do you want Jair? It's an Eagles job to say, what does he look like? And then the Ravens send over their documents. This is what it was. You could do your own test. And then it's the Eagles job to run their own test. But he's not retiring anyway. So, and they ended up getting money for that too. Actually, it was a positive.
It's the same thing he just said. Oh, the Ravens sent over Jair and da-da-da. Well, the Raiders let us trade for Maxx Crosby. The difference is we did our due diligence. The Eagles did not.
It's just going to rub people the wrong way probably. And going forward, people don't trust y'all probably. Because this is like Javon said, this is like repeated offenses. So you might try to get a trade partner. And they might be like, nah, bro, we remember what you did last time. And they might not do it. Because now the Raiders traded and they think in their mind, we got 2 first-round picks. Let's spend this, let's spend that. And then, hold on. I thought you was leaving. I thought you moved. You coming back? That's what happened. He came back with his clothes and suitcase and everything. So now they gotta make more space. They already moved other people in the house, all that stuff.
I got it.
All right, so two things. Go ahead.
It's like that episode of Martin when he thought he was gonna get the apartment on the 5th floor with the 2 bedrooms, but the landlord gave it away before he got there, so Martin had to live out front. That's exactly what happened. So the Ravens like, nah, I need my apartment back. So that's what they did.
Or the episode of Martin when he thought he won the lottery, he was writing checks. We gonna be good. I got 2 first-round picks, and then come to find out everybody won the lottery.
Again,
like, here's your piece.
Sound like like you're not doing your proper due diligence. When I got my apartment, I ain't just say, "Oh man, I got this apartment." I went and looked at it first. Then I said, "All right, cool."
And what got me though, him in the press conference, like he regret rescinding the trade. I'm like, bro, he did not regret. He said he regretted. Like he basically said like it was a mistake. Like,
I don't think he regret rescinding the trade. I think it was more
the
so.
way he used one tripping.
I didn't watch it, but what I would assume he was probably doing was like he's more so upset or like sick. He had to rescind the trade because he really wanted both. Like that's what I would assume. But also, I did see a quote from EDC and said press conference that said that hasn't stopped teams from hitting his phone. I've heard teams are still willing to do business, even though this not even the Ravens' MO to do business like this. Like we don't. I won't even call Roquan Smith a blockbuster trade, but the last quote unquote blockbuster trade for better, lack of better term, was Roquan. Other than that, we don't do this. We build through the draft and we sign free agents kind of past the prime. So this was out of body for the Ravens to do. So that's how I feel about that. Like, yeah, people saying, oh, it might affect y'all down the line. Well, if I've been alive 31 years, I'm older than the Ravens. The Ravens been around for 30 years. This is the biggest trade I've ever seen. So if this affects us 30 years down the line because we did our due diligence, I'm fine with it.
I mean, hey,
But if a team don't want to do business with y'all because of that, that's on them too. That's how I look at
the
it.
team don't want to do business with the Ravens because of that. Why they still answering the phone for Howie? Anyway, right? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Every time they do it, anytime somebody do a deal with the Eagles, the GM get called crazy. The one that traded the player get called crazy.
I wanted to say one more thing before we move on.
All right.
Because people got mad that he brought up, we moved on because once we found out Linderbaum was signed, that we thought we could get Maxx and Trey. And then somebody was like, well, him mentioning Linderbaum should have painted the picture because he went to the Raiders. No, fool. We just saved about 20 to 30 million not signing Linderbaum. So now we got the cap space to make a play like that. So that's what he meant by that.
And by the way, Jonathan Jones is signed with the Eagles, former commander.
The corner, yeah.
I mean, well, since people just throwing money away, let's talk about the Colts. Man, I can't do that because here's another quarterback with. You know what, Carl? I'm with you on what you say about Sam Darnold, but this one here is my Sam Darnold, right? Daniel Jones. The Colts agreed to a 2-year, $88 million deal with Daniel Jones. That includes a $50 million guarantee. They say at signing, $60 million guaranteed for wow. So if he don't get hurt, he can get 60, and it can reach $100 million with a. What did the Colts? Okay, Joe. Was this a good move to extend
like
Daniel Jones?
No, you go. It's your boy.
It sound like you want to go first.
Yeah, it's your boy.
What? Like, are y'all really jonesing for a number one quarterback that bad that you had to go out and say, you know what, we just gonna give Daniel Jones the bank because you traded away one of your best linebackers on defense. We already knew what your offense was when they was going on that win streak. It was running game. And when you started to depend on Daniel Jones, he turned into, basically the Daniel Jones that I know about. And it was a good 1-2 punch. But to throw the bank at him, coming off of the injury that he had, was it sounds like they're doing a lot of reaching. Kind of like the fan that came on here and told me that the Colts was going to the Super Bowl. But I seen the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. There's ways that you can go about finding a quarterback, and then you never know who could fall in your lap. Like, hey, you could probably have Daniel Jones come back for another year on a lesser deal, maybe a 1-year deal. And then Kyler was out there. There's other ways that you can go about this. You let some of your wide receivers leave. You let one of your best free safeties walk to the Commanders. I see what y'all did there. That's another terp, but I ain't going to say too much. But no, this was not a good move. I feel like this was a reach.
By the way, I have no problem with Nick Cross. You will not catch a shot for that one.
I was waiting because I was going to say, hey, you can't do that one.
Yeah, I'm messing with Nick Cross.
If you want to talk about Trader, then maybe, but Nick Cross now.
He still cost me bread. Oh my God. Anyway.
He cost me bread. Go ahead.
Anyway. See, look, I like them signing Daniel Jones, but that's a lot of money to give Daniel Jones, who's coming off an Achilles. He tore his Achilles in December. He may not be ready to go start of the season. Maybe not with medicine these days. We didn't see some miraculous recovery, so I'm not going to say he will or will not be ready to go. But it's kind of like, I don't want to say a stretch, but I'll say a stretch for lack of a better term. But almost 50, like with incentives, that's a lot of money. So without incentives, you said 2 years 88, right? Or 2 years 82?
2 years 88.
Yep. So that's $44 million of cap space to Daniel Jones, who, by the way, in my opinion, while yes, the Colts were playing well under Daniel Jones, I think the Colts were playing well because of Jonathan Taylor first, then Daniel Jones. So I don't know about 44. I think it's more so of we appreciate what you've done last season with, the Anthony Richardson thing. We do feel like we can find stability with you, but we can't pay you the market value of a quarterback, which is like 50, 60 right now, because we don't know if that's really there yet, but we can give you a lot of money and we can see what we got going forward. But I still would have 30, like 2 years 60 of average. I'll say 2 years 70 with an average of 35. That would have probably been more so better in my opinion, but who am I, right? But 44 seems like a lot. I'm with Tomo. I think this is a lot of money. I think this is an overspend.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. All right, first time just to get the numbers right. I got the numbers right here. So 50 million guaranteed this year
Mm-hmm.
and 10 million next year.
That's the
Guaranteed
injury.
in 2027. Okay. So here's the situation. He got transition tag, right? Which is 37 million. So if you do a deal with him, it has to be more than 37 million.
Okay.
Right?
So that ruins my 35.
So it has to be more than that. So they gave him 288, which is 44 a year, and 50 is guaranteed. I saw something where they can save $30 million in guaranteed money if they release him before a certain date, something like that. I saw it somewhere. I should have got that. But I'm not too mad about it. This reminds me of the Sam Darnold contract last year. Remember last year, Sam Darnold got signed with the Seahawks, and they were like, "Why would you give all that money?" I'm like, bro, only XYZ is guaranteed, and if year one don't work, they just let the man go.
That's all Sam Darnold wasn't coming off an injury; he coming off an Achilles doing this.
Yes, and he's running too.
Daniel Jones injury list, injury history is longer than the CVS receipt. Like, come on, bro.
CVS, that's crazy.
That's why I made that face, because like you have a poison pill for this deal when you don't even know when he's gonna be on the field to analyze or to really evaluate whether you want to keep him or not.
My only issue is the 50 million guarantee this year.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my issue right there. I think that's a bit much. That's $12 million, 12 and some change more than what he's gonna get on the transition tag. So like, and the man, like he says, on an injury. Go ahead, Tombo.
I would say, and with the transition tag, I just looked this up, right? That means another team can offer him something, and then you can match it. Hey, Daniel, go see if you can find somebody else who's gonna sign you this, and then we'll tell you if we can match it. If not, then they got to give us a draft pick. 50 mil, that goes back to what you were saying.
Yeah, bro. I think that's a lot of guaranteed money. That's my only issue. Like, if it was like, let's say he got 40 million guaranteed because he's gonna get 37 anyway with the transition tag, then I would have been cool with it. But 50 million, that's a whole 12 point something more than we was gonna get him. So like, and he's like he said, he's fresh off Achilles injury, who played through injury, so like then it got worse. So I would maybe that's what they're doing. Like, hey, listen, man, you were hurt, you played through it, and then it got worse. So we're gonna reward you with boom, here you go. But if it don't work out, we can get out of this deal next year. Because what's the other? Like I said, 50 is the only issue with me. That's too much to me. But I'm not mad at the new contract. Because what were the other options other than probably going and get Kyler Murray, which they probably feel like they probably wouldn't be able to get. They don't have no other option this year. They just traded for Sauce Gardner and 2 first-round picks. So, like, they got to do something this year. They got new ownership. Steichen, last year's on a hot seat, gonna be a hot seat again. Probably they started bad, so they kind of had to pay him. But I like the contract because they can get out of it next year. That's why I like it.
I mean, they could have just kept the transition tag on him, man. If nobody match it, hey, you gonna play on this transition tag? It's kind of the same thing.
Would he play under that though? That caused controversy with the player too, and drama.
You ain't got no choice. I'm about to say you got no choice.
Nah,
you coming off an Achilles.
I mean, where they going? They gonna go to Anthony Richardson? They kind of need Daniel Jones right now.
I mean, they spent the 4th overall pick on Anthony Richardson. I mean, you gotta if they have to do something. I mean, you gotta at least put one more year in Anthony Richardson if you do the transition tag and Daniel Jones don't play under it.
I mean, they're gonna.
What if we don't even start the season? He gonna have to play.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going nowhere either.
That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Richardson.
If I'm the Eagles, I'll pick him up.
I think I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but I thought I saw somewhere that Anthony Richardson wanted to be traded.
Yeah, he wanted to be traded, and he could seek a trade. And it said, I saw a report today that said it looks like he's not going nowhere. That's crazy. Nobody want him. I'm saying if I'm Philly, I'll go get him. From Philly.
Again, another guy I said shouldn't have won the first round, but that was just me. Who am I?
Hey, well,
dang.
I mean, I did a real.
That was on the live draft show.
We talking about Anthony Richardson?
Yeah. Nah, man. Well, to close this one out, man, I did a real bigging up the owner when she took over and how she was down on the field and making sure everything was going well. The 50 mil was just a little That's the only thing, but 50
Yeah.
mil is crazy.
I didn't know specifically about the 50 mil, but I just felt like 2 years, 88 with the ability to be 100, which I guess if you reached 100, that means you're doing well. So at that point, it wouldn't be overpaid. But I just seen the numbers. I'm like, dang, that's kind of high. I would have just kept the transition tag on him, man.
This is bad blood with the tag. I mean, your boy Lamar went through that, right?
And we paid him though.
He
Deserved it. But hold on. But he deserved to be paid.
I know
he deserved it. He shouldn't have never been on the tag in the first place.
I know it's Lamar. We talking about Daniel Jones.
There's certain players, Joe, that you just
I'm just saying, like that's what it does. The only person that probably that didn't complain about a tag was that I could think of. And Kirk Cousins, he collected his bread
twice too. Yeah,
Kirk played on it 3 times.
Kirk was taking that guaranteed money. Like, hey, you want to keep paying me? Didn't he go to MSU?
Yes, of course.
That makes sense.
Dang, he lost the Big Ten championship. I don't know you watch Monday's show before you go to the next topic. But did you know because of your MSU person, Mr. Your Dunn son came alive?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carl.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
I put in his comments because of Maryland. I went to Pole.
Oh, yes, right. You work there.
So, like every time we go here, we gotta go right back down. It was just there. I mean, it's a win-win situation, right? I got your done, son. You got a bow.
Yes, sir.
This team.
He got some bows.
Hey. Who's counting? Right? Who's counting?
Me.
I knew you was gonna say that, or maybe AP, because AP said, "You know what? We went from the double ARP squad to." Can I say the blacktop on a Saturday afternoon or the blacktop on a Sunday morning? It depends where you at, because there's gonna be some youngins out there. And they say we gonna get young, and we gonna take some sneaky picks of players that people really know about but don't really pay attention to, or feel like they were scorned in their last situation, like a running back, like a Rashad White, who's posting gifts when people saying there's gonna be some wings and things up in DC, and he like, I'm already on a jet. Or you take like Meek Roberson from the Lions, where it's just like, hey, we really don't know, or Chase on from the Pats, who was just in the Super Bowl, or Nick Cross from the Coast. There's a few names, but I'm not gonna say too much because then y'all gonna think I'm a fan because of my background. I don't got my hat on today, so I'm gonna let Joe take this one away, man. I'm gonna let you react to your off season with the Commanders so far.
I said I love it, baby. I do, man. I feel like we didn't make no splashy moves, which is cool. I'm cool with that. We made a lot of moves that's good for like depth. We want to get a rotation on defense, especially in that front seven. I look at all the good defenses in the league. They got a rotation of players coming out the game. They stay fresh. You look at the team like the Eagles, the Texans, the Seahawks, the Broncos. They got depth in the front seven. Man, I feel like when you go to Philly, you just retire, man. That's what I just feel like, But here's the thing. Now, I'm not gonna go through each player. Tom kind of went through the players, all that stuff. One player I really like is Leo Chanel from the linebacker from the Chiefs. He's an all-around linebacker. I feel like he could do a lot. I feel like we got a lot of guys who can stop the run and get to the quarterback. Now, we didn't get a bunch of coverage guys, we did not get to the quarterback. We did actually a good job getting to the quarterback, but stopping the run, we're not good at that. So we addressed that. I like the Meek Robinson move. And here's the best thing, like you said, we all young. Look at these ages, 27, 27, 26, 26, 25, 24, 28, 27. Now 29, 30-year-old. Terry McLaurin, and all these boys. And here's the best part about this, y'all. The Commanders signed all these people. Did you know that we got the most cap space in the NFL right now? The most. You know that, Carl? I don't know if you knew that. We got the most cap space remaining in the NFL. That's crazy. And I heard, Dave, you were right earlier, but you wrong right here. We was talking about the draft in the chat, and somebody said, we're going to draft Jeremiah Love. Now, I would rather us go on defense in the first round. And then they said, y'all got Rashad White. Y'all don't need Jeremiah Love. Rashad White.
Yeah, I read that was crazy.
Hey, come on, bro. No. Rashad White, was he a backup? Now, one thing about Rashad Wright,
He did. He was a backup when they drafted Bucky, but before Bucky, he was a starter.
He was a go. Yep,
he was a starter, but last year's starter wasn't pretty good. But also the offensive line for the
No, he didn't start last year. So he was on the Bucks
before. Last year starting.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Not fault.
I remember Trent was complaining about that. But anyways, it was the offensive line though, most likely. But the good thing about getting him though, he got rapport with, he played with Jaden Daniels, and he's a really good pass blocker. So I think, and he's good in the passing game as a running back. So I think that's a plus. And then the tight end we got from Tennessee. Okay, the tight end we got from Chig. How you feel about Chig, Carl?
Chig cool. I don't think Chig really had a opportunity to showcase what he truly can do though.
Yeah, an undersized tight end, but speed. We're gonna run routes. He's a good pass catching wide receiver. He said, man, it's give me the ball 5 yards. I'll turn it to 25. That's what he said. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go.
That's what he said. So I'm like, all right, we'll give it to you in the screen. Good, put John Bates next to you. It's a wrap. But anyways, I like what we did so far. The drive. I think we should get Caleb Downs or we should trade back. I'm cool with trading back and getting more
trade
picks.
back. Get more picks. Trade back.
But I want us to address the defense in the drive. And I need the 49ers to stop playing games, bro. Just release them, bro. I get it. You trying to make them pay? Just release them, bro. And then we're going to pick them up.
Y'all should trade for him. Y'all should give up that first round pick since y'all want to trade back. I know. I'm joking, man.
At the end of the day, they have to release them. Because if they don't release them, they're going to end up paying them. They don't want to do that. So they're going to have to release them. They can hold them all the way up, though, to the season. But they have to release that man eventually.
Yeah, I was about to say, when is the date to where that don't, affect them?
I have no. I think
is it June
1st? Is it June? I think it's a June.
You sure?
Be a June
no, I'm asking. Right? I'm legit asking.
I thought all the way up until game 1 when he gets.
It's like a June 1st cut. It got to be something on that. It got to be something on that. I know June 1st they always talk about it, but that might be it. But yeah, trade back. Do y'all thing.
And it's the last thing. I know we try to get your boy, Linderbaum, whatever. We try to get him. We try to get Alec Pierce. We try to get guys, but we got beat out. Yeah, Hendrickson, we got beat out. And I feel like everybody we got beat out by, they got paid. Like they got when I say overpaid, I'm not gonna say that yet. I think Alec Pierce, bro, he got some. That's I'm glad we didn't give him that.
No, Alec Pierce slander will be allowed while I'm up here.
I'm not slandering him, but I just don't think we should have got him. That's more than Terry McLaurin. I think he got paid more than Terry McLaurin. So I'm like,
probably be good.
But for us to pay on that? No.
Yeah.
Not us.
What has Terry done?
What?
Y'all keep paying that man for loyalty, man. What you paying for loyalty, man? What are you production?
Tomo trolling again.
Yeah, he's definitely trolling.
Rage baiting like I don't know Joe. Like, what you mean? He about to read all the stats. Oh, man. But hey, man, like you said, it's gonna be a good all season. We'll see what else happens. The Eagles fans was going to smack at you on this one, Joe. I
didn't see. I ain't see none of this.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you was on. You was going. You was going.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's been there.
Yeah. Did Saquon do anything to us? I think he did. Did he cook us this year? I don't think he did. Right. Oh yeah, in the second half he did. In the first game he did. Second game.
I don't even know if I watched one of y'all games for real.
No, because I
watched.
We were injured though the whole year when we played the Eagles. We played at the end of the season. Huh?
I watched one game. That was bad.
He went crazy in the second half, but that was after Marcus Mariota got hurt. We was winning.
I'm talking about the Cowboys game. I don't care about no Eagles.
Oh, the Cowboys game? Okay.
The Eagles don't care about us neither.
Josh Harrison, whole owner. Bro, get out of here. All right, next.
Well, I mean, hopefully our guest is still here. You know,
I just wanted to say real quick. Did you know that Rashad White was Jaden Daniels' leading receiver at Arizona State?
Oh, for real? The leading receiver?
Yes. It was bad.
Dang. And then Brandon Ayuk showed up.
Brandon Ayuk was before.
That was after Brandon Ayuk.
That was after Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
That was after Brandon Ayuk. I want to say that was after Frank Darby. Yeah.
Dang, leading receiver?
Yes.
Let's get to it then.
I mean, that's gonna work. Also, I mean, if we just add a quick 2 cents to what you were saying about your rotation on the defense, well, that's what Dan Quinn loves to do as far as being on defense. He loves the rotation of his linemen and his linebackers, so to keep everybody fresh. And then you want to do that NASCAR package. So we'll see how everything goes because again, this is his 3rd year, so we got to make sure JD is still standing up.
And Carl, would you say most of these guys we got are like not most, like a lot of them are versatile?
So Leo Chenal is definitely versatile. I would say Chasing. I think Chasing's just a pass rusher, to be honest with you. Odafe always a pass rusher, to be honest with you. Nick Cross, I like Nick Cross. Huh?
Odafe is the one.
Like,
yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Nick Cross. I don't know if I would say Nick Cross is versatile, but I mean, I've been saying since November of last year, y'all should get Caleb Downs, who is also is versatile. So
shout out to Caleb Downs. We gotta get him, and we got 10 settled back too.
I don't know why y'all thinking about that. Why y'all want to do that? He got a medical thing too. So is he?
I told you my evil business plan.
So there. Which brother left from last year that got drafted by Arizona?
Will Johnson, but he dropped because of that. He tore his ACL
and he played well last year.
Bro, I'm sorry it's not up to you. I'll save it.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see, man. This is gonna be very, very.
Will Johnson was a first round talent that dropped because of his ACL. And if you think you getting Caleb Downs, you lost your mind.
Who is we? We must be me because y'all ain't getting him.
He's not. I don't even know what Pittsburgh thinks, but he's not dropping that far.
Nah.
Hold on, where are they still is?
They're like in like 7 or 16 to like 20 range because they made the playoffs. Well, I know 20 is Dallas, but they're in that range. They have to be because they made the playoffs.
Nah, I was talking about the comment I just read. We sure ain't about to do that. We about to talk about Bam. That's what we about to talk about. Well, I see you in the comments, man. Where you at?
I don't know. The last time the Steelers traded up.
Look, I was making sure it was good. Look, he did. No, just like magic. Well, we got a special guest backstage. We gonna say this segment is brought to you by RBO Vaughn. Go ahead, bring him up. I'm ready.
You can't do it, Carl. Sorry.
Oh, I got you.
Yo.
Do you want me to do the sound effect too? Oh, he played it? Oh, my laptop messed up right now.
Oh, you know what? We gotta add our sound bite for Vaughn. Orlando Magic. Yeah, that's
oh, just add this part. Whoa. What it do, fellas?
That's what the Wizards defense was saying the other night.
Lord.
Oh, because Bam I am. Woo, Joe. I went into the NBA chat. I seen your voicemail. You was like, man, I seen it on Twitter at first that Bam had 31 and the entire Wizards team as a collective had 26. So I'm like, okay, I've seen stuff like this before. And he's like, bruh, he's going crazy right now. I'm like, Bam? I can't tune in because I ain't paying for the app. I ain't paying the $5. So I'm watching the box score. And I'm like, Bam is really going crazy. Bam really just put up 83 points to surpass Kobe's record of 81. The entire league and world went crazy on Bam, and they had a lot to say about his 83-point performance. Vaughn, we're going to start with you because I got a lot of stuff to say to the Wizards once you all are done.
I'm going to let you handle the Wizards part. All right. I'm going to say this for the Wizards.
I got some Wizards too.
We thought y'all was tanking. We had like thoughts like the Wizards tanking, they but this confirmed it. y'all are definitely tanking for one. Bruh. Okay. For two, Alex Sarr. I mean, dude, you are a 7-foot shot blocker, bro. You're supposed to be a defender. When I was watching the game, I went back and watched it, I'm like, okay, Bam and Sarr going at it. So I was like 6 for 7, 13 points. Bam had like 15. I'm like, okay. I walked away. I ain't even turned. I walked away, go to the kitchen. Y'all know the like you make a sandwich, you just got the bread. I had mayonnaise, turkey. I heat the turkey up for 30 seconds with the cheese, let it melt, toast my bread. Came back. This man got 30 in the first, and the Wizards don't even got 30. I'm like, oh Lord. So what I want to say is, shout out to Bam, man. I mean, scoring 83 points is tough, man. I don't care how you do it. It's tough. You got to hit those shots. I have no beef with Bam. I mean, Bam did what any of us would do. If my coach is keeps me in the game, you think I'm going to stop shooting? My teammates going to keep passing me the ball, think I'm going to stop? Now, I did just see a video I just saw before I got on here. I'm glad I saw it because I was going to say something bad about Bam too. Bam was actually telling his teammates, don't foul at the end of the game. He like, nah, don't foul, chill. So I want to say this to the Miami Heat. Dave, hope you in the comments. Y'all are a disgrace. I mean, you're playing the Wizards, and y'all are up 20-something points. And the guy that's going for the record is saying, stop, don't foul. Eric Spoelstra calling timeouts, fouling. They missing free throw. Like, it was terrible, bro. I do not condone that at all. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, your coach supposed to help you, break records and all that. I got something for you. Carl, let's say K. Cunningham going for a record, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all up 25 against the Wizards, right?
Probably ain't happening, but I'm listening.
Oh, let me switch the team. Y'all up 25 against the Grizzlies.
I don't know why we just can't blow out the Wizards.
I remember you said that. All right, y'all up on the no, I got a perfect team. Y'all up on the Knicks by 20.
Bet.
That's up on the Knicks by 20. That's perfect.
Bet.
K got 68. He need 14 more points to pass Bam. Say your coach leaves him in the game. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm taking his head off. Slim, you ain't about to put 84 up on me. Now, if Bam would have got hurt, what would Eric Spoelstra say in the press conference? I mean, I was trying to help him get the record. What about the playoffs? What about the championship? That's what you play for. When Kobe dropped 81, he had to do that. His team was losing at one point. He had to bring them back. And when after you bring your team back, you keep shooting. So I don't have a problem with Bam going for the record. I mean, you're gonna do what you do. I have a big problem with the Wizards, not the Wizards. I don't have a problem. I mean, y'all are the Wizards. It's the Heat. I do not appreciate the antics in the fourth quarter. Even the Wizards coach, he said in the fourth quarter, it didn't even seem like a real game no more. Like, y'all was turning the ball over, y'all was fouling him crazy, which is crazy. So on one hand, it's like defense sucks for the Wizards, but the other hand, it's the antics that I did not like. So shout out to Bam, he did a good thing, second all-time leading scorer.
Dang.
But for the Wizards to let a guy like Bam, who's not even an offensive guy, to do this, like, I seen Corey Brewer drop 50. You know what I'm saying?
All layups.
I seen Andre Miller drop 50.
Yeah.
But Bam dropping 80 is crazy. So shout out to Bam, though. You in the record books. But Eric Spoelstra and your teammates, I mean, a teammate supposed to look out. But come on, man. That was just terrible. That made the game look bad. So is it good or bad for the NBA? Bam scoring 83 is good, I would say. It shows guys go for it, man. Like, if you hot, go. But on the other hand, the antics in the fourth quarter, I think that's bad for the NBA, to be quite honest. Because if you're just going there for records, what's the point of having the playoffs and all that stuff? You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts.
Am I next?
You go, Carl.
Man, I'm good with it. And I think it's good too. And I'm good with the antics. You know why? Because on Wilt's alleged 100-point game, they did the same thing for Wilt to get 100. They were giving him the ball. They was fouling the Knicks and getting the extra possessions so Wilt could get for 100. Do anybody bring that up when they talk about Wilt's alleged 100 points? No, they do not. They just say Wilt had 100. Nobody talks about the extracurriculars. I didn't even know about the extracurriculars until I saw a video about how the player on the Knicks described how the Warriors were doing the same things the Heat were doing so Wilt could score 100. So I'm cool with that. He had a chance to break a historic feat, and he did it. Now, cool, if somebody take Bam head off with a dirty play, Eric Spoelstra in the press conference could go, hey, that's a cheap shot. That's a dirty play. I can't account for things like that. But I'm cool with what they did. I'm cool with the teammates did. Is it unethical? Absolutely. But I'm not going to sit here and criticize them for it when nobody has ever told me that they criticized the Warriors for allegedly Wilt doing the same thing. I've seen video of Wilt blocking his own teammates' shots to score the ball himself. I've seen that. So I'm not about to do that now because we clearly see it, and it's the social media age. Now, Bam also, he shot 43 free throws. I seen that was a complaint. He was getting fouled. What are they supposed to say? No, we're not calling fouls. You're getting too close to Kobe's 81. hey, it's jailhouse rules now. No, he got fouled. He shot those free throws because he got fouled. The Heat can't foul Bam and put him on the line. Bam can't foul himself to put him on the line. It's not like the refs was calling fouls that weren't like, they were like, man, nah, man, why you give? No, he was getting fouled. He was making his free throws. So to that argument, stop fouling me. I won't shoot the free throws if you don't foul me. And the last thing I want to say is a lot of the Heat offensive production didn't even play. Tyler Hero didn't play. Davion Mitchell didn't play. Andrew Wiggins didn't play. Norman Powell didn't play.
They playing the Wizards.
But my point is this. He had to, I'm not saying he had to do this to win, but he had full autonomy to basically do whatever because all of your main guys didn't play. Is this the Bam that Michael Beasley warned us about in that video a couple years ago? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I will say, all I'm saying is a lot of the Heat play. Oh, my fault. Davion Mitchell did play. I was wrong about that. But a lot of the Heat production didn't even play. So he had autonomy to do so. Then he had 60 and 3/4. So he seen the record with his eyesight. I'm gunning for it too. And one more thing. I did say the last thing on that last, but one thing. The Heat ain't playing for no championship this year. So I'm definitely going for the record. I'm not getting no chip with this roster. The Heat fans complain about this roster a ton. So I'm going for it.
I can go, Tom. So I'm cool with it. All around. I am cool with it. But here's the thing. Do anybody talk about David Robinson doing the same thing? Because he did. When David Robinson broke the scoring record, when Shaq got it, they did the same thing. They were fouling the Clippers on purpose so David Robinson can get extra possessions and get the 71-point record. And so 71 points and get the scoring title. Right. And he did. But we don't talk about it no more. How Giannis said what he said was perfect. We talking about it right now, but 30 years from now, guess what? Bam name's gonna be right there in the record books. Because I bet you, I'm not saying anybody on the panel, but the main media, if LeBron would have did the same thing, Steph Curry did the same thing, or if Anthony Edwards did the same thing, we wouldn't be talking about it like that. We are doing it because it's Bam. It's like we don't expect Bam to get this record. So, and like Carl said, Wilt Chamberlain, same thing. And for this to happen, it has to be the right situation. The right situation, like Carl said, Tyler Hero is out, Wiggins out, Norman Powell is out. All these guys are out, so all your offense weapons are out, so you got more autonomy to do more. Number two, the Wizards are low managing their starters. Alex Starr played like 20 minutes. I mean, Trey Johnson played like what, 15 minutes? He barely played. These dudes barely played. So you're going against scrubs. First of all, they're already a scrub team right this year, and they're not even playing their starters. You in Miami, you dropped 30 in the first quarter, 31, and this is Bam, who career high is 42. So you're like, oh, I'm feeling it today. And then you get to 63 at the end of the 3 quarters. Then you get to 70 with like a half a quarter left. It's like, dog, we can get this record. And the reason why I like it because you turning the game off because they blowing them out. But because he was chasing the record, people glued to the game. It became a game within the game. Is he going to break this record? So I'm watching like, is he going to break it? I was excited. And I hear Teddy in the group chat, if you a real one, you will get subbed out and not break Kobe record.
What?
Wait, he said what?
I saw
video somebody saying that too, but I didn't know he said that.
I didn't know he said that.
Kobe, people were actually upset that he broke the record. Like they should keep it in Kobe's name. I heard small ESPN said this, and I'm like, he's right. He mentioned that Jordan hit the game winner in the All-Star game, and Kobe went down and tried to beat it and shot the 2 free throws. Everybody's like, Mr. Free Throw. This might tell me say Mr. Free Throw, and he was looking, what? And they won the game. So, and then I saw a clip that's going viral where there's a high school kid that it was interviewing Kobe, and they was telling him there's a high school kid that scored 120.
That was college.
Like that. All right, he said what?
I think that was Jack Taylor joint when he did that at Grinnell College.
He said he scored like 128 points. The coach said, how many times you shot? He was like 107. How many times you shot the ball? He said 130 something. He said he must have been wearing the Mamba shoes that night. Kobe was okay with that.
Kobe
So Kobe wants you to break up. He will want Bam to break the record. So like, I get it why people are upset about the fouling at the end. I understand that part. But my whole point is we're going to forget about that. Like we won't, but the next generation, they're not going to talk about that. They will just see Bam name in there. So when it comes to an argument like Bam, he had 83 points in one game. It's going to be a part of the conversation. Just like we do with Kobe, just like we do. And then Kobe did need the points, but not every point. Kobe didn't stay in to get 80. He stayed in to get 80. They were up by like 18, and he was still in there trying to get 80.
Right.
So but I ain't mad at it though. So I think it's good for the NBA. I think more players should, like you said, try to go get the record. Like when Clay got sold out of 3/4, and I get what you're saying, Jamal, about him getting hurt, but he didn't get hurt. So I'm cool with it. And last thing I'm gonna say is this: Eric Spoelstra said, "I apologize for absolutely no one." He said, "Period."
I know.
I ain't apologizing. That's what Eric Spoelstra said. So shout out to Miami for letting him get that record.
Tom, real quick before you go.
Get out of here.
Get out I got some more for the Wizards, but I'm gonna let Tomo go first.
You about to talk about this? You just about to talk about the Wizards, Tomo? I want.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
I just wanted to say shout out Spo for not pulling them because he could have felt pressured into doing so. Oh, we up 30. I don't want to show. No, shout out him for not pulling them. Definitely want to do that. And the thing is, people are like so worried that Kobe's going to be erased from NBA lore because Bam broke the 81. 81 is not even allegedly the record. So how is Kobe going to get erased from NBA lore if he don't even allegedly? I keep saying allegedly because I would love to see some footage of this 100. But allegedly, he don't even have a record, and y'all still love him for the 81. So this 83 is not going to do nothing with Kobe's legacy. It's okay.
That's what we got right here.
That's a fact. I don't know why people are tripping off that. Even I don't think Bam's 83 is on Kobe's 81's level, in my opinion. In my opinion. So let's throw it out the window. So, fellas, y'all are okay with the antics? So this is hypothetical right here. What if he did get hurt? Are we still so not even just that? In football in general, not even football, sports in general, football, basketball. When you have a big lead, you take your good players out because of what, Joe?
Injury and respect for the game.
It's mainly injury.
Injury, though.
To be quite honest, because it's been plenty of times a guy that been left in the game and he got hurt. They like, why is he in the game in the first place? Because he going for a record. Now, I'm not a coach. If I was a coach, I'm not a type of coach that'll put my guy in jeopardy for a record. You see what I'm saying? Especially against a team like the Wizards. They have guys over there that in a couple of years, you probably won't hear their name no more.
Years.
You probably won't hear their name no more. They probably don't like, I'm just saying, that is me. Now, when you talk about, it's okay, like I'm fine with it. Are you okay with running a score up on somebody? Are y'all okay with that?
I never complain about that.
Exactly. It's my job to stop you.
I'm asking you a question. That's it. Yeah. That's enough.
We are okay with it. Me personally, it's my job to stop you. If I can't stop
you. So if you was the coach, you gonna leave your starters in the whole game even though y'all up?
No. But if
I got a record, not a record. Go ahead, John.
If I'm Spo and Bam was like, I really want this record, and I know Bam probably would never get to this feat again, I would probably leave Bam in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is Bam we talking about. This is not like it's not like a Steph Curry where you probably get this opportunity again. So I would have left him in the game probably.
Me too.
Because he didn't get hurt. I guess you'll be right if he got hurt. So he didn't get hurt. So it's like I remember like the Celtics in the NBA championship game. They was getting blown out. I mean, it was blown out Kobe. Kobe played a whole 4 quarter, and the Celtics kept their whole starters in the game the whole time. That's risking injury right there.
You're talking about in the finals?
Yeah, it was in the finals, which is the end of the year. But
last
game. I mean, but you can still get hurt, and that could translate to the next year.
No, that's a fact. But if you're in the finals, this is the last game to win the finals.
This is a historic feat.
Yeah, Javon.
Against the Wizards in the middle of the season. What is he going to get from that? Like,
it's still history.
The record books.
This is my thing, though. Like, this is my thing. You bring up David Robinson doing what he did. Nobody gonna bring that up. You know why? Because David Robinson averaged 28. He was a baller. We know if he really wanted to do that, he could do that. He could do that.
The only time he did it.
Exactly.
because he only took those. That's the only time he took those shots.
Don't say the only time he won a scoring title is when he did what he did that day.
Yeah, he was at the end of the season. He saw what Shaq scored, and then he had to beat Shaq's numbers. That's how he won the jump. I'm here.
Middle of the fourth quarter.
Same thing that happened with David Thompson. David Thompson did the same exact thing. He scored 70. He was trying to win the scoring title. And then he ended up still losing because I think George Gervin dropped 60 that day and still beat him.
Yeah.
So I think that's different when you're chasing a scoring title. You're trying to win a scoring title. He's just trying to get in the record books. Like, just me personally.
That is bound.
I think that's empty calories. That's just me. That's just me, dog.
I think because it's bound, it's a more of a reason to leave him in. Because like you said, David Robinson, he shows like he can do it again. We know Bam ain't getting the 60 and 3/4 again. So it's like, bro, leave the man there and milk the cow. That's how I look at it. Like, it's Bam. Like, he's not gonna get here again.
I'm cool with that.
He got the record. He's still healthy. His mama was there. Girl was there. He was chill.
I'm not mad at Bam at all. Bam ain't got nothing bad to say about Bam. Bam did what I would have did. I would have shot. I would have got the ball up. It's the coach. That was terrible to me. I don't respect that.
And then it's Miami Heat. They're not doing.
But David Robinson, the way he
Joe, how many times have we said about the Heat? And they did time.
No, out of any team, but if it's a team, it'd be Miami.
It'd be the Heat, bro. And they got some good players. They just hurt right now. Norman Powell ain't bad. Tyler Hero ain't bad. Khalil Ware down there still. They got some decent players over there. Wiggins still over there. They just hurt. So I mean, I feel y'all. You know, y'all don't got no pride. Y'all just want records and stats. I get it.
I mean, I got that. You know,
that's the same thing with David Robinson.
Hold on. Vaughn, you can't rage bait him. I gotta go.
Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Vaughn's about to have y'all jump him. He's like, "What you mean, pride? Hold up." He's like, "Hold up."
I mean, I was about to say, a record or a scoring title in a historic feat, the same thing. You use the same tactic. Wilkes, 100, the same tactic.
We ain't got no film for that one. So,
exactly.
Bam, I want to get this out the way.
That's why I said we got the interview.
I just want to get this out the way now. Bam, you getting the 83, good for the NBA.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
The bad part for the NBA, and I didn't want to be the one to say this because I came on here and defended the tanking narrative, is the Washington Wizards. Because, again, Alex Saw is coming off of an injury. But the buckets he was giving Bam early in that game, why are you sitting him? Why are you
28 points?
Because now it's a competition. That right there is why you're like, okay, he's coming off an injury, but he's hot. We not going nowhere anyway, so let the boy get his minutes. Facts. And then Joe, Trey played like 23 minutes. But the guys that Bam was actually giving the buckets to was shorter than him, so no wonder he was getting fouled. Why is Anthony Gill checking Bam Adebayo?
They gave him to him.
Like, why are you doing that? Like, that right there is coaching malpractice, bro. To see Anthony Gill checking Bam is insane. So no wonder he had like 30 something going into the second quarter, bro. It's a mismatch.
They started holding them. I was like,
yeah. So it's like, bro, the Wizards have nobody to check Bam in this moment. So that right there is just coaching malpractice. So when I went into the NBA chat call that day, I was like, Bam is not known for getting buckets. So I'm more so mad at the Wizards for you sitting back and looking at the scouting report and seeing that Norman Powell isn't playing. Ware isn't playing. Hero isn't playing. Yeah. And Bam is their best player on the court. Why are you not scouting this team better? The historic night shouldn't even happen. So this right here goes back to the Wizards being bad. And I know, Joe, we can't cuss on here, and I'm not even going to pay the fine. But they was trash. Like, that is insane. And 30 years from now, from what Giannis said, teams are not going to look at the way Bam got his 83 points. They're not going to look into the stats of it. But the team that's associated with it, no matter how many finals you win, they're going to always be like, but Bam dropped 83. I'm like, it was the Wizards. Like, bro, you're going to be known for being a part of that. It's not even that just going on Bam. But see, Jalen Rose can always fight back and say it's Kobe. Like, he can always go back and say it's Kobe. You, like I said in the NBA chat, you Keyshawn George and your kids see you at the YMCA and they be like, Pop. Remember when Bam put 83 on y'all? Keyshawn George can't fight back and be like, but you know, Bam, he was one of them top 8. Bam ain't no top 8. But that's what I hate.
Ain't my problem.
Huh? Hey, Tom, I do want to say something about the Wizards.
But that was bad, bro. That was bad. Coach, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. I would have fired the coach right then and there. I know what division is, but the coach got to go, bro. I'm
It
sorry.
was probably the management that told him to do that. But y'all, they were triple teaming Bam, and they still couldn't stop. They started denying him.
That's like me.
They started fouling Miami Heat players so he won't get the record. That's why it was the theatrics and it was crazy. But anyways, I saw a post. I just want to read this to y'all real quick before we go.
Oh,
somebody
before
tweeted.
you read that post, y'all was going crazy. I want to say this one thing. Joe, you say you don't care about the antics, right? And I have to agree because I have to agree with Joe was saying, no, Von, because we were the same ones up here saying Saquon should go get that rushing record when the Eagles sat him.
Facts.
That's the only thing.
Woo! And that's a more dangerous sport. That's a
y'all was.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
When y'all was going back and forth, I was like, I feel where Von coming from, but I can't agree with him because I was the one saying they should let him go get the record.
We said they should at least play the first half.
I feel that, you know what I'm saying, with football and all that, especially, you know what I'm saying, you play a season, you know what I'm saying, football, you get hurt like this, you know, especially running backs. I feel like Saquon did deserve that record, though, because he's an elite running back, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just like I said, it's Kobe.
You're right. You know
what I'm saying? But go ahead, Joe.
So somebody tweeted and said, shout out to Will Clayton. That's who it was. At Dub Clayton. He said, for you, the day Bam scored 83 was the most embarrassing moment in Wizards franchise history. Right? He said, but for me, it was Tuesday. I don't know what that was. He talking about that. But look at this though.
Oh, he's saying the Wizards that bad, bro. That's why.
You know why? Because last year on March 27th, the Pacers dropped 162 points on y'all. It was a franchise record.
It's a team.
Also, the Clippers overcame a 35-point deficit against y'all. Tied with the second largest in play-by-play era. Also, the Raptors game when he threw the ball up and he caught it. And he shot the ball.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, that was the Michigan State player that did that too, by the way.
I wanted to bring that up.
That was Mo Pete.
In the playoffs, y'all go up by 3. LeBron hits a turnaround 3 to go to overtime and then beat y'all. Gilbert Arenas missed free throws against LeBron James. Hold on right now.
No. I got to address one thing. That LeBron play.
This happened on Tuesday.
Last one. Game 7 against the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk. He went crazy. I forgot how much he scored. But he went crazy on y'all and beat y'all.
I'm with Vaughn, though. Is this correlation to Tuesdays? Because some of these ain't in March.
These are all Tuesdays.
Said Tuesdays. Okay, bet.
These are all Tuesdays, yeah.
What's today?
This is crazy.
So that for that article, Dub, whatever you are, the LeBron play, coaching malpractice. You fouled him. Nobody fouled him.
That's a fact, though. I'm with you on that, Tomo.
Did he travel on that too?
I'm with you on that, Tomo.
He traveled.
Yes. He traveled and no one fouled him. It was like, bro, what are you doing? To win the game, you gonna let him get the 3 off. That's one. The Kelly Olynyk, game 7, coaching malpractice. Scott Brooks, the dumbest coach I've ever seen. I don't care if you clip me up on the dumbest coach. You seen Kelly Oubre was giving him buckets and you don't play him in game 7? He was giving Kelly Olynyk fits and you don't play him in game 7? So them Tuesdays, Dub, is dumb coaching. That's what I'm saying, bro. And this goes back again to the Anthony Gill is checking Bam. Dumb coaching. What are you doing?
That was stupid. Should at least put cool body on him or something.
Bro,
he was at some points. He was at some points. He was still
I would have put him on him.
Like, and then I know we gotta get out of here. And then I look, right? My bad, Keyshawn. You didn't even play that game. My bad for throwing a random shot at you, but you signed Julian Reese, who got the most rebounds for a rookie in Wizards franchise history. At least throw him on the court. Why is he not suited up? I'm not saying he would have did any better. I'm not saying he would have did any better, but call him back. You need rebounders. Nobody else on this team wants to rebound but him. What is wrong with y'all?
Not fast. We're talking about pride. The Wizards show no. I mean, they kind of show pride with the plays on the court. They were triple teaming Bam. They were triple teaming him. They were denying him. They was playing.
They
were playing box and 3. They was playing 3 people.
I remember the Wizards got an inbound steal because of that. But instead of killing the clock, he went and laid it up.
They trash.
It's crazy.
Guess who played 40 minutes for y'all, Tomo?
Will Riley.
Yeah,
it's my guy.
Hey,
he nice though. They laid the ball.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. That's why when I seen that, I was like, bro, it's not the fact. Like, if I wasn't a Wizards fan, I'd have like, Bam did his thing. But being a Wizards fan and being on the opposite side of history, it's like, come on, bro.
I just know Klay Thompson dropped 37 in one quarter.
Yeah, but he did come back out there. He was breaking his first couple shots, and then they pulled him. I remember watching that live.
Bro, bringing up 30-point losses, my bad, Carl. But the Pistons just lost to the Nets, and they was up 30-something.
Dang!
We was not up 30. We was up 20.
Why you doing?
I'm just saying,
why
though,
I get a shot? HOA, what's going on?
I'm just saying, though, people taking like 30-point lead, like 20 to 30-point leads don't happen all the time. They get evaporated all the time. Like,
Kane
why you
just by the way for the listeners?
No, Tom, I don't know why you brought
that was we gotta have a meeting over this. That was crazy.
On a Tuesday too.
That's not, we gotta have a meeting. I don't even know if that was on Tuesday. I'm fact checking that, but if it's not, we need a meeting for sure.
I'm just saying, bro. It happens to good teams.
We won against them on a Tuesday.
It happens to good teams is my point, man.
Nope, it was not on a Tuesday, Tom. We need a meeting.
But he is not letting that Tuesday go, man. It's okay.
On a Saturday, I remember that.
Yup, we need a meeting, bro. That's a crazy left field shot for no reason.
I said sorry before I said it.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
Okay,
it did though,
like
because I seen a good team.
I'm saying crazy disrespectful.
It does have correlation because I watched a bad team come back on a good team, so it happens.
Are we a good team without Cade?
Oh my God! Now here comes the Cleveland stuff. All right, let's get out of here.
That had nothing to do with Cleveland and everything to do with roster construction.
Y'all doing something right.
We just beat Cleveland. That's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all did though. Shout out to y'all.
Orlando Magic.
I was actually thinking about a good segment since Orlando won and the Clippers won. Who's a bigger threat in their conference? Is it Orlando or the Clippers?
Come on, son.
It's the Clippers.
Oh, nice.
The Clippers. Carl, you tripping? We spent. You don't want to see us for real.
Last time we played, who won?
Last time we played, was we healthy? Okay.
Are y'all going to be healthy? Like you act like that's just automatically guaranteed.
We are. We just need France and AB. That's it, and we good.
Are y'all going to remain healthy?
As long as we got France, bro, we can get y'all. I ain't really worried about y'all. To be quite honest, there's no team in the East I'm really worried about. To be quite honest,
answer to my question.
I like that.
There's nobody.
What about a healthy Celtics?
No.
Dang. I think healthy Celtics could be if Tatum get back to form.
Dangerous. I'm not going to say.
Of course they're dangerous. I'm saying we can beat anybody. I think. I mean, we got 2 stars. Desmond Bane's been heaven sent. Oh my goodness, this dude has been miraculous. I mean, let's talk to the Knicks fans right quick. Y'all gave all those picks for Mikal Bridges. He ain't Desmond Bane. He ain't doing what Bane doing. Bane out here dropping 30 in a whole month. Bane out here hitting game winners, hitting final shots. That's how you can pick up a guy. Everybody criticized it. Hold on, this is my final words. I know we gotta go.
Hey, go crazy. But before you go crazy, what's up with Florida and Bane and Bams? The bees is going crazy down there.
You got hold on, you really got the Clippers up here saying playoff threat. Now I'm gonna say this about the Clippers real quick.
The only reason why I was trolling is because the Clippers not a threat because the tops of the West is way greater than the tops of the East.
They just went straight answer. Now
the Clippers got some good stuff going though. I like how Darius Garland's looking out there. I like how Mathurin's looking out there. But enough of that. Let's talk about my Magic. Listen, 5-game win streak. Paolo since the All-Star break, 25, 9, and 6. I mean, he's been balling. Desmond Bane just won Player of the Month last month, averaging 30 points a game, shooting about 40% from 3, 45% from the field. The boy's been heaven sent. Still got to get Franz Wagner back. We just beat Cleveland. We are beating y'all right now, Tomo. Thank you. We're currently 5th in the East. Jumped from the 8th to the 5th. The Raptors lost. The Heat. We're like a half game up on the Heat or something like that. I think we just got a better win percentage. But in the East,
one full game above Heat.
So
they tied.
Mine 36-28.
No,
they're tied, but Orlando won the series.
That's I'm tripping because they played 2 games. My bad.
We got a higher win percentage. That's why we.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the East playoffs right quick. I think the East playoffs is gonna be way more exciting than the West. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the East right now. If it started today, boom. Philly versus the Pistons. Is that not a great matchup? Even though they're getting smacked right now, but is that not a great matchup? Then you got
who?
Philly and Detroit.
Oh, Philly and Detroit. Yeah.
That's if the play-in works out the way that.
But based on
That's what I'm saying.
He
That's
said
what
if
I'm
it
saying.
started today, yeah.
If it started today.
But I'm saying
Toronto versus Boston. That's a good matchup, I think. I think Toronto is a team that's up and coming, got some good players. Boston, we're gonna see what Tatum really looking like. Then you have the
Knicks Heat.
Miami and Knicks. Ooh.
Yeah, Miami and the Knicks.
Bam, you better get your 80.
And we know the Knicks 50-50, and we know that he can turn it up in the playoffs.
They could.
Then you have us versus Cleveland.
Rematch.
That'll be a rematch from 2 years ago. So, listen, right now, I think Orlando is the biggest threat. Not the biggest. They're the biggest dark horse in the East to me. I think out of any team that you don't have penciled in as a top team, I think we that team. Better than Philly, better than Toronto, better than Miami. All them other teams, the top 4 teams, people not gonna put us over, but we can beat any of those teams, man. I'm telling you.
All right, so what's France looking like with his injury?
So they're saying he's responding to treatment. They're gonna see how he's responding to treatments. We're just waiting right now, pretty much.
So if he comes back, you think that'll mess things up for y'all?
I don't. No, I can you put J-Mo comment back up there? No, okay. I hear this a lot. The best fit. Shout out to my little bro J-Mo. Orlando best bet is for France to stay hurt. Unfortunately, they are much better.
France ain't like that. France came through.
With a Michigan
it's Mike. Oh, okay.
This Mike fellow. Yeah, but nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. France come through and say, no, cut that. We can't have that. Look, I got it. Look, they ain't playing. Look.
We need to cut the Michigan fat.
France went to Michigan?
Yeah.
Dang.
Him and his brother.
Shout out.
Yeah, I figured like if he went, his brother went too. That's how it normally works. By the way,
no, I wish because Jake's little brother committed to Bama. So no.
He trying to shoot 3. That's why.
You could have did that at MSU.
Not really.
Yeah, you could have.
Hey man, my team.
The phrase they thought the guy.
Told you, look, he cut that quick.
They fully with the full squad. Yeah, there's gonna be some parity in the East.
And Jeremy Fizz brother went to Oklahoma.
Nah, RBO cooking right now. I was definitely spot on where you said the East playoffs is definitely gonna be way more.
Yeah, that's why I said I was trolling with the Clippers.
Change your set. Say something.
Yo.
Yeah. Just go ahead.
All right. Dang, who's I saying? So, they're saying France look better when one of them out. So if you remember the playoffs last year when we played the Celtics, both of them boys was balling out. They both averaging like 20, 25 plus, 6 rebounds, 7. Like they was doing a little bit of everything out there. The biggest problem was we didn't have no help. Everybody was hurt. Suggs was hurt. My boy Mo Wagner was hurt. We had a lot of guys that put points up for us that wasn't playing. But this year, Anthony Black has ascended. I don't know if you guys been watching. You saw that dunk he dunked on those 3 boys against Memphis. Mm-hmm. Then, as of late, since France been done, Tristan Da Silva has stepped up big for us, I must say. The biggest factor for me is our big man. Now, Paulo has stepped up in his rebounding, which helps us out a lot because he's even been using his size a lot. And the last thing I must say, we must win a playoff series this year. And if we do or do not, coach got to go. He got to go.
What you mean if he don't?
I think he going regardless unless y'all make a deep run.
That's why I said if we win the series or not, he got to go.
Oh, win or not? Okay.
That's what I was saying because I thought he meant if he don't, he gone. But okay, I got you.
Yeah, okay.
Anything, it don't matter. He gone. What's up with Isaac? Oh, he gone too.
Yeah, whenever you class your best player, you got to go with the player. And
I mean, this happened with Dwight Howard and what you call it too.
Yeah.
Anthony Black is hurt. Yeah.
And they got rid of Dwight, right?
Understand.
Oh, they already Stanford?
Yeah, they got rid of Stanford. Dwight was just like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who y'all go to Stanford? Dang, it's been a while, you know. All right, let's wrap this up. My last word.
We didn't need the last segment. Vaughn came through. Shout out to you.
Yeah, you came through. It's a whole new segment right there. Yeah. We got a wrong banner, but
all good. Yeah. He answered the question.
Yeah, facts. He did.
I like the Clippers though. They sneaky. They all sneaky.
I think the Thunder and Spurs are just way better. That's why I wouldn't say that.
I just think like the Spurs, OKC, and maybe Denver, the Clippers aren't beating them. But I think they can beat would I pick them, but they can beat Houston in the 7-game series, in my opinion.
I picked them against Houston.
I pick them too.
I pick them against Minnesota.
I think they could beat Minnesota too.
I don't got faith in
beat
Minnesota.
Nah, man, something going on over there, man.
Well, Minnesota, they always turn up in the playoffs though.
They better hope
Last 2
for this
years,
year.
I wish they
That
still
three,
had my boy.
that big three ain't gonna work, man. Rondo, Ant-Man, Rudy, that's not it.
They did have a favorable matchup. Steph never got hurt. They probably lost that series.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he went crazy that first game. He was going crazy. All right. My last word. Shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to the whole R2L family, man. Great episode. And Commanders, man. Just keep cooking. My boy Adam Peters, he cooking. You know? We still got the most cap space in the NFL after having all these signings. Sitting, you know, we got a high draft pick this year because we was trash. And we're going to get a defensive player. You know, we see the whole landscape of the NFC. We see Jerry Jones finally woke up and made some moves. We see the Giants with John Harbaugh. He think he a Raven, but he ain't got Lamar. He got Justin Dodd, but he ain't got Lamar. So I don't trust the Giants for real. And then the Eagles, they lose a player. They got, you know, Tariq Woolen, but that's a great move, by the way.
It is.
When I saw that, I was like,
Can I ask you a question on your final word?
Sport in the NFC East.
okay, Tom, go ahead.
I'm
I don't
telling
think so.
you. I don't care what you don't think. I'm telling you.
My boy
he's going to
Reek
get
ain't going.
torched in the East.
My boy Rick ain't going. But Joe,
That last play in the playoffs showed you.
that was just a mental lapse.
And it's
Obviously,
gonna
he
be
literally had a
plenty
mental
of
mistake
more
before
calls
the
trying
play
to tell
happened.
you.
It was
The
a whole
wide
mental lapse.
receivers in the NFC East.
Oh, you talking
is going to
about
have
the-
a
Yeah, he talking about the
field
play
day,
against the Rams when he got the 15-yard penalty and then he got bombed the next play. That's literally a mental lapse.
Joe.
He got
But
cooked by Puka
This is
that
a
play.
Thursday. Remember, I said this on a Thursday. He's going to get cooked in the NFC East.
Okay.
okay. So
On
my
Thursday?
question,
Okay.
I'm gonna write that
to
down.
you, Joe.
And then my Kings, man, keep doing y'all doing. The Kings, they taking my advice. They said we are already in the tanking race. We don't need to keep losing games. Let's actually try to win some of these games now. And guess what? We starting to win some games with the young core. That's what you want to see. You want to see the youngest pull through. Man, Devin Carter's had his career high, 24 points, not a lot, but he had his career high. You know what I mean? We out here balling. So I just need us to be around the vicinity. And AJ, come on, man. Come out the draft. All right, come out the draft. I saw an RBO episode. Come out the draft, please. And if we get number 2 pick, I'll take Peterson.
He too talking about I might want to be a Kansas for another year.
I'm like, bro, you don't want to be there right now.
Now, exactly.
Caleb said the same thing though.
Oh,
Caleb
for real?
Wilson. he's like,
Caleb
run
is
it back.
probably the more believable of the three, I would say. I
Well,
feel like
AJ biggest thing is his mother. His mother wanted him to stay get a degree, but it's ways
in the
around it.
summer. Yeah, you get your degree while you're in the NBA. But my
Right.
question to Joe was,
Get that bread. They already getting the bread. Never mind.
my question to Joe was, with the high salary cap, who would you want? To me, the rest of free agency ain't even that great. To
I
be
know
honest.
you're right. Some depth pieces, you know what I mean? For this filling the roster.
That's what y'all signed.
No, they signed some starters, bro.
They got a bunch of Anthony Gills,
Hey,
man.
maybe we make a trade in the draft.
Y'all draft capital kind of low.
It is. We got like 4 picks the whole draft.
Y'all draft capital low.
Take it away.
Carl?
Am I going next? All right. First of all, if you would have told me while I was in college that Anthony Gill would have the longest NBA career out of that UVA squad, I would have laughed in your face. It's crazy to me that he's still in the league. Secondly, again, thank you for having me on the show as always. Appreciate that. Third thing, MSU plays the winner of Rutgers versus UCLA tomorrow. Yeah, Maryland season's cooked, Tomo. I know it's over. Anyway,
It was done like
it's over.
4
You
months
lost
ago.
yesterday. You lost yesterday.
It's
Your
been
season's
done, like-
officially over.
It's been done.
But anyway, I'm tired of these close games with almost cursed. I'm tired of these close games with Rutgers, man. I really am. I'm so tired of this. If Rutgers wins tonight, please blow out Rutgers for my sanity, because it's the quarterfinal game that we would play the winner of. I think Northwestern lost to Purdue by a ton, so we would play the winner of Nebraska-Purdue, and then ultimately it would probably, if we win that game, be Michigan in the championship for the third and final game of the year. I need that to be a dub for us, because last year we won the Big Ten championship by 3 games and then lost in the Big Ten tournament to Wisconsin in the semifinals when John Tunji had the game of his life, and we would want to definitely beat Michigan in the finals. They did not want to see us. They were so happy, and I'm so mad at Maryland for smoking that game against Michigan in the semifinals because Michigan ended up winning the Big Ten tournament championship. So I was mad at y'all for that. Yeah, enemy of my enemy. Yes, you think I wanted to see Michigan win the Big Ten conference tournament
Did you
championship?
expect us to win the game?
Yes, Michigan was not that good last year. But at least to us, we beat them by 20 both times. Miami of Ohio definitely macked it. I was so mad. But it is looking like that they still may be in the dance, allegedly. I don't trust the committee that much to put my faith in it, but allegedly they will either be at Dayton in the first four or the round of 68, where the teams fight to be in the round of 64. That is what it is looking like most likely. With the Auburn loss too, because Auburn did lose to Tennessee, so looks like Auburn is out, or they should be out, but they have a name and they have a brand, so the committee still might put them in. But hopefully Miami of Ohio is safely in the tournament. I would love to see them play in around the 64 game, but I am mad that they smoked it. Not only because they smoked it, but because I picked them to win the MAC, and they didn't do so, like the MAC Conference Championship, the tournament championship. So I was mad about that. Ravens, probably not so many more free agency signings out there. I do want Joe Bitonio, but I already got the draft, man. Hit me, man. I got the draft plan already from rounds 1 to about round 5. I got all the draft picks you need. Just hit me. I got y'all. And the Pistons, man, maintain this 1 seed or not, we did way more than I expected this year. We're on the road to 50 wins. Did not expect that. We'll be top 3 seed. Did not expect that. So, yeah, man, I'm proud of y'all for the season. Still like about 15 to 20 games left, but I'm proud of what the Pistons have done and proved me wrong with so far. And we better win a round. I want us to win a round. We don't win a round, I'm be pissed.
Devin Booker got 41 in the third quarter.
Future Piston, please.
He ain't doing it.
He's from Michigan. That's my only hope. He's from Michigan.
Let me see somebody on our team going for a number. We are playing the Wizards.
I thought they were playing the Wizards. They're playing the Pacers though.
All right.
Jalen Suggs like no, this flying.
You lead the Magic.
Mo Wagner.
Wendell Carter. Like
never a Michigan player. Don't even joke. Hey, winning.
So look. This is my final words, man. Hey, shout out to my man Omar Khan. I know you tried to crack your little joke earlier, Carl, but you see what he's doing. Jamel Dean, Michael Pittman Jr.
I like that one.
We're making some good picks, some good pickups. Now we got to see what we're going to do with the quarterback situation. I'm not mad if we stick with Will Howard. I really don't want A-Rod to come back. I don't, to be honest. I really don't. But it'll be better if he comes back with weapons. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my Steelers, man. We're going to keep moving forward. Shout out to my Magic, man. We fighting. Paulo told everybody, every game is a playoff game from now on. We can't lose. And they've been playing like it. Paulo stepped his game up. Desmond Bain is balling out of control. Shout out to the boys. And Carl, just real quick. New coach, same problems.
Yeah, coaches don't handle them problems you talking about.
Oh,
not unless you got tenure. Let me finish.
But my coach did. They're not finished.
They're not finished. Okay. Your coach was there for like 20 years, and I'm exaggerating a little bit. He had the pull to do so. My coach is his first year. He does not have that pull.
But you know what's funny though? The Ravens picking up endless defensive guys because you got a defensive coach.
Like I said, I got the draft plan.
But I appreciate y'all though.
I got the draft plan, my guy. I got the plans.
This is my last words. I just gotta ask you right quick, Vaughn. How you feel about Mike McCarthy?
So this is how I feel about Mike McCarthy. I think he's a good coach. Like he knows his stuff, especially offensively. I like the fact that he surrounded himself with 19 assistant head coaches. Like 19. His coaching staff is crazy.
I know.
So it's showing me that he's not going to be trying to do it all. He's going to, let his help. So if he's going to let the help and the help is good, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just here to see what happens, to be quite honest, because he does have a Super Bowl championship. He did get endless wins with y'all. So, hey, I'm going to give him a shot. And he's from Pittsburgh.
That's true, too.
And he got put out the first round.
Go ahead, Tomo. You letting that thing marinate. Go ahead, Tomo.
Shout out to our superstar member. That was my last word. I just wanted to hear what Vaughn had to say about Mike. Mike from Pittsburgh. That's what they call him when he started losing. So I'm just let you know, be ready. Shout out to our superstar members, man. Shout out to Joe, myself, Dave, Taniqua, RBO Vaughn, who's right here. Make sure, actually, you know what? Make sure y'all go click the links below because both our brothers up here have shows on the network. Go check out RBO Vaughn, Real Ballers Only. Make sure you go tap in with CTC as well. Carl Talking College. As you can see, he always refers back to somewhat of a college player's career, if you didn't notice it. So make sure y'all pick up on that, especially if they are Terp. or a Michigan player. He loves doing that. Shout out to Donnell, Giovanni, Chris, FFC Coach Coombs, who just dropped the episode today. Also, make sure y'all click that link. I'm telling you, there's so many shows that are powered by this Refuse to Lose network, and it's great content. If you don't know, now you know. Shout out to Decoria. Shout out to BWT Teddy, who's also been keeping up with the WBC. I'm telling y'all, this is content pumping out left and right. That was a little crazy, but I'm gonna keep going. Shout out to Big O, who was in the comments, who was backing me up on my Woolen statement as well, because I'm telling y'all, we making sweaters over here in the NFC East. Shout out to Dimitri and Chavo also. And the thing about my comment with the NFC East, if anybody wants to get mad, is I said the NFC East. So if y'all don't believe in y'all wide receivers, that's on y'all. But I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen to them.
I got one more thing to say. My fault. Lehigh made the dance. They punched their ticket to the dance for the first time since 2012. Duke is a potential 1 seed. Lehigh could be a potential 16 seed. Last time Duke and Lehigh played in the tournament, Lehigh won. So I don't think it's gonna happen this time, but I would love to see the matchup.
What's in that? Which caller was playing? TJ. Yeah,
they beat Rodney Hood in them.
I think Duke losing right now too.
No, I think it's close. I don't think
they ain't playing right now. Duke
they up 7 against Florida State.
Duke? Oh, Duke is playing right now. That's right.
We play Clemson at 9:30. I gotta watch that
later tonight. That's right.
Before I go, tune in to RBO tomorrow at 9. We're gonna recap the. I'm trying to pick between the Celtics and the Thunder game and the Nuggets and the Spurs game. So it's kind of tough for me to pick. So we're gonna recap one of those games tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in.
I mean, we know the results on the OKC game already. Come on.
Yeah, but I want to see how Tatum and Brown look against them boys.
Tatum out.
I'm about to say Tatum not playing.
Oh, Tatum not playing today?
He's playing Tatum, y'all. So
we're gonna do the Spurs and the Nuggets.
So that was easy.
I need to
all right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all Monday at the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.